Hello people, welcome to man-rays tech vlogs and more. Today I'm doing a quick video on this nifty little lens here. It's almost a nifty 50, but it's not, because this is a cropped camera I'm using. I'm using the Fuji X-H2S, by the way, and I've had it for a little while now, but this whole time I've been using the starter lens, the Fuji aperture, whatever it says, 18 to 55 millimeter, 2.8 ISO, right? And this Fuji camera I'm using now can do 6.2K, ProRes, open gate, all these things. So using a really old lens that probably wasn't made for 6.2K, right? For that sharpness, for that what's the word for it? Clean look, over sharpened look. It's not made for that. And I've been using it, I've been trying to compare it to my Sony, right? With all these crappy lenses that's on my Sony. And for some reason, no matter what I do, maybe it's my lack of experience, the Sony doesn't look as, the Fuji doesn't look as nice. I'm like, what is going on? You know? The dynamic range is high on the Fuji, the resolution is high on the Fuji, all these things are better on the Fuji, but somehow I can't make the colors pop how I want to pop, and I can't make it look nice even at 6.2K. What's going on? So I went on eBay. I found a lens that normally goes for, I think, 500 new, 450 pounds new. I got it for 170 quid used, and that would be the Viltrox. The Viltrox 23mm 1.4. Here it is. Come on, Fuji, you can do it. See, here it is, people. Metal. I think it's metal. Or is it plastic? If it is plastic, it's strong plastic. It's got quite heavy. It's quite heavy. It's got, you can tell there's actually, it's made out of something. It's not plasticky, you know. You know, that's how you test lenses. You shake them. You know, I'm the lens shaker. How's that sound? So, just gonna put this on my Fuji and see how it looks. The ISO is still automatic and I can't turn it off no matter what I do. Manual settings for everything else. I got the 60th for shutter at 2.8, so wide open. Got light down there, light up there, light up there. A microphone right here. How do I sound on man-rays tech vlogs and more? My autofocus is AF autofocus center, so centered, and no eye detect, so it can hopefully. Come on, Fuji, I believe in you. Can I touch the screen? No, that doesn't work. Come on, Fuji, you can do it. If I go out, maybe. Okay, maybe. Beautiful lens. It's got aperture ring, and it's got a really nice aperture ring actually. I'll show you if it will go into focus. See that? There it is. Nice aperture ring. Like I told you before, it's 1.4 to 16. It's very nice. The manual focus ring feels like it can go on forever, because it can. That's weird. I don't think there's a limit to, look at that, it just spins forever and ever and ever. So I guess it's not the greatest lens for manual focus, I guess, because of you won't be able to do as exact focuses, but it does feel smooth and it is quite solid. Alright, enough rambling on. Let's put the Viltrox on my Fuji X-H2S. See you in a second. Hello people, now I am on my Viltrox. How does it look? Any better? Are the colors nicer? I've not got it stopped down to 1.4, but near enough. Look at that, people. The autofocus, I can hear it. It's not crazy loud though. Let's see how it does. So here's the start lens that I was using just a minute ago. Does it pick it up any better? Okay, let me go out of frame, because Fuji doesn't like two people in a frame. does it. Oh wow, wow! Because of the aperture, wow, that looks magical, and it's keeping the focus pretty well. Okay, this is what happens when you buy better lenses. It looks so nice. Let me just do it. Love it over there. So what I'm gonna do a slow-mo just with the lens. I'll be back.
Never wanna touch the ground. If you let me stick around, I will never let you down. Your calling, girl, is my world. I will never make a sound. Never wanna touch the ground. If you let me stick around, I will never let you down. I love your calling, girl, it's my world. I will never make a sound. Never wanna touch the ground. If you let me stick around, I will never let you down. Your calling, girl, is my world. I will never make a sound. Never wanna touch the ground. If you let me stick around, I will never let you down. I love your calling, girl, it's my world. I will never make a sound. Never wanna touch the ground. If you let me stick around, I will never let you down. Your calling, girl, is my world. I will never make a sound. Never wanna touch the ground. If you let me stick around, I will never let you down. I love your calling, girl, is my world. I will never make a sound. Never wanna touch the ground. If you let me stick around, I will never let you down.
So just now, I did a slow-mo, seeing how good this Viltrox lens communicates with the Fuji X-H2S for autofocus. So I did a slow-mo at 1.4 aperture, like I'm shooting now at 1.4. The beginning part of this video was at 1.4 and it's still at 1.4. and on the screen it looks really crisp, it looks really nice. See the separation? Watch this, I'll do this. Me, and there's the lens. Go further back. Ooh, is it doing both of us? No, let's look. Depth of field, as you can see. It's actually prioritizing the lens for once, and that's kind of cool. All right, now I'm gonna put it to 4K, and then I'm gonna be done. All right, let's do that, and maybe I'll put the aperture a little bit less wide. See if it looks any more crisper, but it looks really, really nice already. So, hello people. Now we're shooting at 4K, DCI 4K, so true 4K. Still at ProRes, still at 29 frames a second, because I like shooting at 29. I don't know why I do, not 24. Whatever, do my thing, right? So, how's it look now? At 4K, it should be more, what's the word? The bit rate for the color, the color stops should be higher, you know, 14 stops of dynamic range and all that stuff, especially at 4K. I'm not sure if it's 4K DCI that's meant to be at, or the different standard of 4K. So after this one, I think I will do that. How are the colors? How is it looking? I will render it out the timeline at 8K, so everything look its best and look over sharpened. How's the colors? How's the autofocus? This is what this is. It's an autofocus test of me just moving my head with a nice backdrop. Right? If you can't keep up in my studio with nice light, with one person in focus, then what's the point, right? Alright, let's change it to industry standard 4K. Now this, wow, okay, no, I can see a dynamic range difference already. I can see the colors are nicer, more crisp. This is looking a lot more nice. Okay, so there is a difference in dynamic range for the different resolutions on this Fuji. The readout is a lot nicer, a lot more crisp. How's this look? How's the autofocus? Does it autofocus less good or more good? I bet it's really good English, people. To do with how fast it has to read out for the color bit or depth, whatever the word would be. Does this still look nice? How are the blacks? How's my skin tones? ISO is at 200, so that's good. That means I'm giving it enough light. It's at 60 frames. At 1.4. Wide open aperture. See my yellow teeth? And these sexy people. Huh? Huh? Yeah? You can't see my teeth. I talk like this. How dare you? Let me mess with the aperture, and then I'll be done for this very tedious video. So this is at 2.0 for the aperture. 2.0. Can I change it? No, I can't change it when I'm filming. This is at 2.0 for 1.4. Let's go to another one. This is at 2.8 and 80th of a second. Before it was at 1/60th of a second. Now it's at 80th of a second. At 2.8 for the aperture. And our ISO still at 250. How's this look? Does it look nice? I guess the dynamic range won't be that high because I'm not using F-log. Because I'm not the best at grading F-log. I need to get the LUT or the color transfer LUT, transform space, whatever it's called, for my DaVinci, because I've only got F-log 1 or F-log 2, so I think the colors keep coming out weird. So I have to like mess around with it a lot just to get it to look nice. So I'm glad I don't have to mess with it for this one, because of out of camera this looks pretty good. So this is at 29 frames at 4K at 80th of a second at 2.8, and it looks really, really nice. Alright, man-rays tech vlogs and more. I've got another lens coming for soon, a good one for my Sony. Now I've got a good one for my Fuji, hopefully. I've got a good one coming for my Sony 2 soon. Alright, links in the description for this lens and the one in my hand. Viltrox, coming to your face with my face. Yes, mash.
The cabal, corrupt individuals full of hatred, baby blood drinking Satanists. Hollywood, in on the tactics. Fact is, everything you know is backwards. With a secret society silently lying, like a last breath they're dying. Underground in tunnels 30 miles deep, afraid to see the surface, hoping you're asleep. Are you a sheep in a mask, afraid to ask if you're allowed to pass? What'll happen if you allow this to last? First it was the virus, then the fake election. Media projecting, who are they protecting? The deep state, trying to suffocate as long as you suffer.